let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto, guys. So, guys, the crypto market is skyrocketing today. The market is booming. You're all welcome. 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 So, guys, as you guys can see, Bitcoin is above, $116,000 once again. So, we're just even hitting about $170,000 just a few minutes ago. So, but market is skyrocketing today, more gains. So what is happening in the market? So let's dive into the market. Let's see why the market is booming today, why the market is pumping. You know, so President Trump, to sign an executive order to allow the retirement funds to invest in Bitcoin and crypto. So which is huge. So it will be opening a way for retirement marketing, at least to invest in an asset like a Bitcoin and some other cryptos currency like Ethereum and SRP Solana as well. So guys, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. So let's dive into the market. So first, I want you guys to still know that the tally for is still here. First, let's look at the market. You guys can see. So most of the altcoins are up to the double digits. So you guys can see Ethereum is up huge. It's trading above $3,800 once again. So most of the altcoins are up today. Dogecoin is up, ADA is up, Hype Liquidity, SUI is up. So let's dive into the market first. I want you guys to see that the tally for is still here. So, but guess what? Bitcoin. Yeah, evening guys. How are you all doing? So I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, let's dive into the market. First, I want you guys to see that the tally for is still ongoing, still not over here. But guess what? Bitcoin, so which is why you need Bitcoin. So Bitcoin keep skyrocketing. There is no tally in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin don't have inflation. So like the government money that they keep printing more and more and more every single day. So which will be, I'll be showing you guys shortly why the market is skyrocketing today. So I keep saying it. Hold on to your Bitcoin DCA and hold for a long term for sure. A day like today, you will be up huge. You will be up huge. Don't forget, just a few days ago, Bitcoin was still trading between $112,000. Just last week here, Bitcoin was still trading between $112,000. That was when we dip slightly below the $112,000. But guess what? Today, Bitcoin is almost back up to $117,000. So this is what I keep saying. So as you guys can see here, the tally for, so it keep hitting hard every single day. But guess what? Which take us here. So Bitcoin drop up. This is from CNBC, as you guys can see. Bitcoin drop up today. It's as President Trump said to sign an order that we allow the cryptocurrency in 401. So this order here, it will allow so the retirement force so to invest in an asset like a Bitcoin, Ethereum and some other cryptocurrency, and you guys know. So which is huge. So retirement force is manage about 12 point something $trillion in assets. So at least around, starting investing in Bitcoin, that is huge for Bitcoin and crypto as well. We have some other positive news in the crypto space today. We show that, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay, as I keep saying. So this will open well. This what you are seeing here, it will open way for like you say about it. That's because the retirement for they manage about $12.5 trillion in assets. At least it will be opening way. At least it will open doors for them to invest in assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. I still know that like Solana has still not classified as an asset yet, but Bitcoin is already classified as an asset, so it's no longer a security like Ethereum as well. So we show that more money will be coming into it, more money will be coming into Bitcoin. So which is why I'll still be showing you guys some other headline that is happening in the crypto space. I keep telling you guys, so the US hold one of the biggest economics in the world. But guess what? Those people embracing Bitcoin show that, so we are still early. And some other countries now, US are embracing Bitcoin, So we show that, we are still early in the market. And most other countries have still not embraced Bitcoin yet. So, which is why I keep saying, so if you are not still not adopting Bitcoin today, so you need Bitcoin sooner than you think, and for sure. So, if you are not holding Bitcoin today and you are still not in Bitcoin, but you are still earning, so that's because Bitcoin is still holding a market cap of between $2 trillion. When gold market cap is above $22 trillion, so we are still earning. So, guys, keep this in, which is why I'll be showing you guys. You guys need to see this chart here. So I have to show you guys this chart. So as you guys can see here, this is over 3.35 million Bitcoin, which has not been moved in the past 10 years. So this is, as you guys can see, not $3.35 million, $3.35 million Bitcoin, which has not been moved over in the past 10 years. This is huge. So this is almost nearly about 70% of total Bitcoin in circulation supply today. So which has not been moved in the past 10 years. In the past 10 years, this is a 3.35 million Bitcoin, which has not been moved over the past over the past 10 years. This is almost about 70% of Bitcoin, which is in circulation today. So we show you that, even if as of today, there are people who they don't even want to sell their Bitcoin, which they just buy and deposit their Bitcoin in decentralized exchange, decentralized wallets. So in their decentralized wallet, so they keep it in their decentralized wallet, like a trust wallet, ledger, ledger and treasure. So that's because they don't want to spread it like Phantom wallet and the rest. So the most decentralized wallet. So which is what is happening here. I keep showing you guys those charts for you guys to know that so Bitcoin is one of that asset, one of one you need. 21 million forever that will ever be in existence. So I keep telling you guys for you guys to know that for sure we are still early in the crypto space. Don't be scared each time we deep down. Just like a few days ago when the market deep down, I said, don't be scared, guys. Keep this CA and hold for sure. So that's because it's still become one of the best way to achieve financial freedom. Just over the past 6 months, 7 months, so Bitcoin has create another 30 something thousands millions. So that's because it's the one asset that have moved from $1 to at least above 100 and something $1,000, as you can see. So went up to $123,000, slightly down with a few thousands of dollars. Why will you be scared, guys? Don't be scared. So, yeah, guys, share this stream with your friends and family. Let them know. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. Smash the like, make sure turn on your notification bell. Smash the emoji as well. So smash the like, share this stream with your friends and family so we can discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. And guys, I did not forget what I promised you guys. If you already dropped your Solana address there, where I say you should drop your address, so I'll be sending one of these days. Today is already in Thursday, Abi. So now till weekend. So once I have chance, I will be sending it across to you guys. So guys, which also take us here. So China are exploring to launch their first stable coin. So I keep saying this, more people keep embracing Bitcoin every single day. So and you guys can see, so it's simple to show that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So you guys can see, even if China, they at least they are working to launch their own stable coin. So just like as the Genius Act is already signed into law in the United States, so at least so the USDC and a USDT so cannot be spared there. So which is what China are still working towards, as you guys can see. They're working towards it. So guys, you guys can see that we still have some bullish news in the crypto space, which also take us here. Let's see what next. So Binance now lets European users convert cryptos to fiat and withdraw directly to Mastercard just within nearly instance. So just a few years ago, this was already happening. Let me say about almost like about 2 years ago. Because I remember when I see requests for my Binance card there, so I will still be able to spread my Binance card. But it happened to be that Binance, they were not having an issue with Europe, so the European government, and they have to ban their cards. So at least they suspend it. So let me say they suspend the card for a while. But guess what? Now, as you can see, Binance are now saying you can now spend their Mastercard was again. So I don't even know if I can recall, if I can remember where I keep my Binance card to date because it has been up to like 2 years which I haven't used that card. So since they suspend the Binance card spending in euro, but guess what? It's like they get it approved once again, which is also huge. So you guys can see even if Mastercard, Visa, they are making partners with cryptos platform like Coinbase, BYBIT, and Binance as well. So that is because the financial system today is going into crypto. So you need to adopt Bitcoin and crypto. Just need to know how it works. Keep DCA and hold for a long term. For sure, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. Keep saying it, and you guys know. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So it's become one of the best financial system ever. One thing that people keep mistaking is that, which I keep saying, is that so many people still believe that Bitcoin and crypto is all about gambling, which is not true. So if you are not trading with leverage, which is high leverage, which is what thing I keep saying, even if me myself, so don't trade with high leverage. I said it, even if you are playing with leverage once in a while, okay, good, 5S, 10S, but using 20S, 13S leverage is not good. So you will get liquidated and you now think that the Bitcoin is and crypto is a scam. No, that's because you play with leverage. Trading is totally different from investing. People who make money in Bitcoin and cryptos are not traders, are people who invest and hold for a long term. So, guys, you guys can see more positive news in the crypto space. Ethereum is booming, skyrocketing. More money are going into it as well. So which we'll be looking into that. Sorry, guys. So guys, which also take us here. As you guys can see, Ripple buys a raise for $200 million to boost its stable coins payment power. So even if Ripple, they have been taking a huge move these days, which is huge. So you guys can see SRP. I hope it's here on the screen. Yeah, SRP is above $3 once again, as you guys can see. So it's been down for a while. That's because a month ago, Sarupi time high was about $3 60, if I'm not mistaken. But guess what? So, but guys, the market, even if the most of those crypto platform they are making a huge move, those like those techs, the Solanas, so the team have been taking a huge move, working so hard to make sure that you know to create a big platform, the third platform for people to use, which is what Ripples have been doing. As you guys can see, spending about $200 million to buy lay at least to boost their stable coins payments. So, which is also huge as well. So, guys, I want you guys to also see this. Banks of England decide to cut rates. So, which is why I still think that, it's also contribute to why the market is up today, which is one thing that President Trump has been crying of that, Jerome Powell should cut rate, interest rate. Cutting interest rate, it will allow at least, it will allow more people to borrow money to invest in Bitcoin and crypto. So, guys, if you are watching from S, you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch, also head over to the YouTube channel. So to follow me on YouTube at Charisco Crypto. I do live stream almost every single day where we discuss Bitcoin and crypto like this. So if you have any question, you want to share your idea, drop your question on the chat for sure. Drop your question on the chat. I'll be doing Q&A shortly. Every head of the stream, you guys already know that. So we do Q&A where we discuss about Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, a lot of good things keep happening in the crypto space. We keep have, some positive news in the market, which also take us here. So cranking US users can now deposit USDT through PayPay. So as you all know, just even if 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, when PayPay partners with Coinbase as well. So to be using PayPay to buy, to be able to use PayPay to buy and sell, trade cryptocurrency. So you guys can also see the same thing happening with Kraken. So which is also huge. Those strangers be taking a huge move, and also that is because they know that, so Bitcoin and crypto has become one of the best performing answer, and it will keep being so, which is for sure. So don't be scared, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Keep this year and hold for long term. So US, as you guys can see here, so what next? US export Bitcoin Ethereum's ETF returns to inflow. So we show that more money has been coming into Ethereum again, which is why Ethereum is up huge a day like today. So Ethereum was up almost about 7% few hours ago. So, which is huge. It's huge. So Ethereum trading above $3,800, it's just almost about a few or less than 100 or something dollars away from was about less than $150 away from $4,000 about 30 minutes ago. That is because Ethereum was trading above $3,850, $60 about just 30 minutes ago. So we show that Ethereum is taking a huge leg up, which is what I've been saying that the art season is still not over yet, guys. The art season is still not over yet, and Ethereum is really the way. So don't think that the art season is over. No, the art core season is not over yet. Ethereum is taking a huge move, which is why I still take that for sure. At first, Ethereum will take a huge move, and the money will flow then into the other altcoin like ADA, SROP, SUE, and the rest. That is when you will be waking up a day. Historically, August is usually in a flat month. I say this, so we usually in a trade sideways, but you guys can see, despite so historically, and August usually be a flat month. But guess what? You guys can see, the day like today, the market is still up huge, which is why I keep saying does dollar cost average and hold for a long term it remain the best strategy. Don't scared, guys. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So, which let's see what next. Which also take us here. This is what thing I was saying about Ethereum. So Ethereum transaction volume sees a yearly high. So for sure, guys, because I showed you guys yesterday as well that so I was telling you guys yesterday that the searcher said that so those cryptos DeFi staking, it won't be in those crypto DeFi staking. It's not security, which is why even if Sharp Lake they are raising $200 million at least actually, but to stack more it for staking. So that means if this DeFi staking is not if DeFi staking is not considered as a security, that means you will be able to buy more buy more Solana, and stake them. So you'll be earning a good amount of earning a good amount of money from them. So which is huge. At least we'll be taking about Ethereum stake. I think it still get up to like almost about 3 to 4% a year. So if I'm not mistaken, when Solana is above 7% a year for just taking, not doing anything, you just buy and stake, receiving at least a juicing amount of a juicing amount of Solana as well. So which I think is also huge. Yeah, guys, smash the like, don't subscribe to the channel. Make sure notification bell is on. And also, don't forget our this year portfolio. My this year portfolio will be starting at least now at the end of the year when we have a good pullback. I will start a this year portfolio, which it will be an open portfolio where we'll be buying and hold. You guys can see a day like today, so I keep saying it, Bitcoin is here to stay. For sure, we may have, the market may sometimes have a pullback, but that is because for sure volatility in the crypto space is real. So if there is no risk, there will be opportunity. So there's if there is no risk, there will be opportunity. Which, as you guys can see here, Chainlinks launches Chainlinks reserve. So at least to afford with a link, at least this is also huge, taking at least for raising more for at least to buy some rig in their reserve as well, which I think is also it's also huge. It's also huge. So guys, you guys can see we still have some positive news in the crypto space. Keep telling you guys that so keep this year and hope for a long term. Still remain one of the best strategy. You guys can see today the market is still up huge. Trillium slightly, down now, but at least holding strong, popping hard a day like today, up to like about almost about 7%, but now slightly that you guys can see. trading above 3,800. I remember earlier this morning, Ethereum was trading around, 3,000, $3,600, $3,600 earlier this morning. But guess what? It's already adding $200 to the price today. That is huge. So it's staying up. So trading around $169, followed by BNB, SRP. Let me see here. Let me refresh here. Let's see. Oh, have to refresh, man. So let's see what next. Keep saying it. So guys, you guys can see BTC holding strong. So drop your question on the chat. Let's see what is happening. So guys, if you're watching from S, yeah, how are you guys all doing? If you're watching from S, aka Twitter, if you're watching from S, aka Twitter, guys, also make sure you are following me on YouTube at Charisco Crypto, so we can be discussing Bitcoin and crypto together. Let's do Q&A, question and answer. So guys, you guys can see we have a lot of positive news in the crypto space. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So Michael Saylor, the CEO of Strategy, said if it's not going to zero, it is going to a million. So I keep telling you guys that I don't think there's no one who is bullish like Michael Saylor in the crypto space. Leaving it to you guys. Oh, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are good. Michael Saylor, the CEO of Strategy, he said if it's not going to zero, he know that Bitcoin is not going to zero, and I believe the same for sure. Bitcoin is never going to zero, but if it's not going to zero, it's going to a million. So for sure, so Bitcoin if it's not going to zero, that means it's going to somewhere else. It's going to millions. For Bitcoin to be trading a million, it's just to have a market cap of gold. So we show that it's simple. $22 trillion is nothing for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been existed for just in the past 16 years, just less than 2 decades. But guess what? It's trading at from zero to something. That's because even if I remember the earlier when I look at the chart, just 2010 where Bitcoin was trading below 17 cents, less than even 20 cents. But guess what? Today trading above 115,000, 116,000. So that is huge. That is huge, guys. That is huge. So each time we have a pullback, don't be scared. So keep this here and hope for a long term. Peace be unto the house. How are you guys all doing? Peace be unto the house, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying. So hope you guys are good. Yeah, sorry. How are you all doing, guys? Victoria, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are enjoying the week. You guys can see the market is booming today. President Trump is signing, executive order is signing a law, at least the 401k, at least to make sure that to allow the to allow the retirement account to for Americans to be able to invest in an asset like Bitcoin, Ethereum. So those are people who manage about $12.5 trillion in assets. So that is huge. So that is huge. So he's removing the reshaping of a $12.5 trillion US retirements by opening more doors, new doors, please, alternative for investing in in an asset like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that is huge. That is huge for Bitcoin. So after that tweet about a few hours ago, boom, you guys can see that that is when the market skyrockets. In less than in less than 10 minutes, Bitcoin went from around 150,000 dollars, boom, above 116. Oh yeah, you guys. Thank you all, guys. How are you all doing? Evening to you all. Yeah, 100%. Uh, so for me, that is what is happening in the market. So, and that is why the market is booming today. So that is why the market is booming today. I keep saying it, a lot of we have been having a lot of positive news in the market over the past few months. Just that if the market don't want to pour, Bitcoin keep doing his things. So, which is why I still following the historical chart, which is why I keep saying that I still believe that I still believe in cycle. I still think that we are still following the Bitcoin 4 year cycle. But one thing I think is that even if we will have a pullback, but I don't think we will have a huge pullback like previous cycle. Where we usually have a pullback with about where we usually have a pullback with about at least 40% pullback, at least. Let me say, we can still be having a 40%. We usually have at least 60, 70, 80% pullback. I don't think we will be having an 80, 70% pullback. Maybe we'll have a 40, 50% pullback, but having another like a 70, 80% pullback, I don't think it will be happening again because the Wall Street. all tribe, my man, my people, all tribe. So I think having a pullback what of about 70, 80% pullback, I don't think it will be happening. It will be happening in the market once again because we now have the Wall Street here, people like BlackRock, people like Fidelity, the Grayscale, so you ask investing, so 21 cell capital, those people buying buying billions of Bitcoin. So what if the market deep down, they will be buying huge. So I share you guys yesterday, even if this thing, even if Sailor raising another 4.4 billion dollars to buy more Bitcoin, which they haven't buy yet, but they will be buying more Bitcoin. So that is huge. Japan's financial giant SBI. So at least creating a Bitcoin strategic reserve for Bitcoin and some cryptocurrency. So that is huge as well. What thing I keep saying is that you have to hold for a long term to be rich. If you can't hold, so you will be rich for sure. It's simple. So if you can't hold for a long term, you will be rich. How will you be rich if you can't hold? So in order for you to be rich, you have to be able to hold. So hold for a long term. If you can't face the volatility, you won't be able to. You will be rich. So in order for you to be rich, that means you have to be able to face the volatility of the market, the up and down. The market always have up and down. Even if Robert Kiyosaki, so show you guys about 3 days ago, 2, 3 days ago, when Robert Kiyosaki said that if the market deep down, he will double down on his Bitcoin holding. He will double down by buying more Bitcoin and hold. That is the plan. Buy when the market is down and take profit when the market is up. It's not, the people who make money in crypto. If you are just coming right now, you think, oh, you have to trade in order for you to double your money. It does not work that way. Trading, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So let's say, even if me myself as here, most of the time the data tell me that oh, the market is ready to pop. Okay, I love maybe turning $1,000, to another $1,000. You make $2,000. You are in at least makes another $1,000 in profit, having about holding about $2,000, or flipping $1,000 to $3,000. You'll be excited, happy. Oh, you make money. But guess what? The day you will be shorting the market or you log into the market, with like $5,000, you will get liquidate with that $5,000 is gone. It's gone. It's gone forever. So that is not the best way. The best way still remain this year. Spread the money across the market. You have $100, buying at least $10 worth of Bitcoin once in a week or once in a month. When you understand the market, you hold for a long term, you will all be in profit. So that will remain the best strategy. The dip is gifts with the long run for sure. Which time we have a dip, so the dips, always take the dips as a gift. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. So the dips, take it as a gift. So embrace the downside. Buy when there is blood in the market, even if it is your own blood. It is your own blood means that let's say you buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin, you buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading $123,000, which was our recent all time, which is our all time high. Okay, you buy Bitcoin, you buy $10 worth of Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading at when Bitcoin was trading $120,000. But guess what? We have a pullback back down to $112,000. So you buy another $10. So that means, when you buy $10 worth of Bitcoin, 100, when Bitcoin was trading at $120,000, we now have a pullback to $112,000. So that means there is blood in the market. So, and it is your own blood. So you have to buy back using DCM. Buy another $10. So around $112,000. A day like today, Bitcoins are back up above $116,000. If you do the calculation, you are almost back up in profit. So if you did not still buy $10 worth of Bitcoin when Bitcoin have a pullback, you will still be waiting for Bitcoin to head up to $123,000 for you to be in profit. So for you to be in profit, you have to spread your money across the market. Either the market is up, is down. So if you want to hold for a long term, so that's because I still believe the next 4 years. So our next 4 year cycle, Bitcoin will be trading minimum at least $500,000 per coin. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. The market is holding strong today. So you guys can see we have some positive news. Despite the tariff war that keep happening around the world, that keep hitting different markets, Trump's just say at least President Trump is signing an order to allow cryptocurrencies in 401k, which is you know which is a retirement fund. So that means it will be opening doors for the retirement account for Americans to invest in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So that is a managing force with about 12.5 trillion dollars in asset management. And you guys know, at least maybe they will be popping at least like about $1 trillion or $2 trillion in crypto space. So, and that is also huge for Bitcoin. We are just getting started. More people are embracing Bitcoin every single day, more adoption. So, which is why I keep saying, don't sleep on Bitcoin. Make sure you are in the crypto space. NFTs as well. Accumulate some NFTs. At least I go with the plan of 40, 20, 20, 20, dividing the force into 4 places. At least that is my plan. It's not a financial advice. 40% in Bitcoin. That's because you never go wrong by buying Bitcoin. 40% in Bitcoin, 20% in big cap like Ethereum, Solana, those ones that have at least about 10 billion market cap up. So 10 billion market cap up, I consider them as a big cap. So 40%, 40%, 40% in Bitcoin, 20% in big cap, 20% in meme coin. So that's because most of the time, so now it's not a good time to invest in meme coin. But when the market deep down, most of those good meme coins, which is why I will be starting a DCA portfolio, you guys will be seeing them. So I will be picking them up as well. So some good meme coin. So 20% in meme coin, 20% into NFTs. You can see it. 40% in Bitcoin, 20% in big cap, 20% in a meme coin, 20% in NFTs. There's still more money to make in NFT space, guys. So don't be scared. So keep this here and hope for a long term. For sure, with Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. I'm not just saying it. Over the past few years, Bitcoin has become one of the best performing assets from $1 in 2011 to $116,000 as you can see today. So it shows that for sure Bitcoin has become one of the best performing assets and it will keep being. So don't be scared. So guys, I will be seeing you all tomorrow from 6 p.m. Go Central European time. Make sure you are following me on social platform. Mostly follow me on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends and family, let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. Let them know about Charisco crypto. So you can see the name above there. So let them know about Charisco crypto. So follow the channel on follow me on all social platform and on Twitter as well. Mostly on Twitter, YouTube. It's very, very important. But for the streaming, I mostly stream every single day on YouTube. So, guys, Charisco is out. See you all tomorrow. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. Charisco is out, guys.